Good, beautiful Thursday morning, lords and ladies of the court. This is your collective energy reading for today, January the 9th, 2025. Let us use our energy oracle to see what the energy of the day is. It's the garden in the gate. This means stop limiting yourself. Stop depending on all of those things that you thought would work and would never fail. The garden and the gate is being in a place and a space of complacency and comfortability and refusing to go out and beyond that. Thinking that everything that you have is in this one little spot and this one little spot is all you need. But if you're just depending on whatever it is in that one little spot, you're never going to know what else there is. What else is there? What else can we do? Yes, I have the flowers, I have the growth, I have the birds and the butterflies. I have all of these beautiful things that surround me in my little own personal garden, surrounded by this beautiful wrought iron gate. But what is beyond that? Have you asked yourself that? Have you asked yourself what is beyond the complacency and the comfortability that you've surrounded yourself with? So we have the Three of Swords, and maybe the reason why you've surrounded yourself with all this comfortability and complacency is because you've been hurt way too many times and you're not down with going out there, making yourself vulnerable and transparent and being hurt again. Not happening. Don't want it to happen. Not happening. Nope. No way. This could have to do with a relationship. You could feel that this relationship is your fault. Now, the Queen of Wands wants you to get back out there, wants you to step back into your independence, your passion and power, and do whatever it takes to get back out there and get with the program. Get out there. Get with the program. Do what you got to do. Stop feeling like the victim here, right? Because with that Eight of Swords, it doesn't look like things are so fresh and rosy behind your gate. If all you're doing behind that gate is putting yourself in a position of comfortability and complacency, but also putting yourself in the position of being the victim of the situation, then there isn't anything on your side of this garden and the gate, on your side of the fence, that is going to make you feel any better. No matter how many flowers are in bloom, no matter how beautiful everything is, you are still feeling the victim here. You're still blinding yourself to something that happened that broke your little old heart. You don't want to deal with it, so you're going to be in this place of comfortability and complacency until when, though? Until when? Until you no longer feel sorry for yourself, until you no longer feel the victim, until you feel powerful enough, sustainable enough, or strong enough to stand up on your own 2 feet and take the initiative to move on, right? So it was either a relationship that went south, somebody broke your heart, somebody left too soon, somebody passed, something that happened really quickly, very, very hurry. So the downside to the garden and the gate is that you'll never know how good life can be if you don't allow yourself to leave that comfortability. You'll never know how great life can be. You'll never know what it feels like to step in your power, to stand in your power, to be gentle and kind, but carry an energy of authority. You'll never know what it feels like to follow your creative energy. You'll never know what it feels like to grow and expand and to spread your wings. You'll never know what it feels like to be in this position of transformation and change by staying on your side of that gate, where everything seems to be picture perfect, but really not, because that Eight of Swords says, no, it's an illusion is what it is. The garden and the gate is an illusion, right? Regardless of how pretty it is, you're still dealing with shit. You're dealing with shit on your side of the gate, and you're too afraid to walk beyond that gate to try to get yourself out of that mental, I can't say that mental hiccup that you've got yourself into. The swords down means that this has already happened, right? So someone who you loved, someone who you cared for, left you, deserted you, died on you, and you've wrapped yourself in this place of complacency and comfortability instead of standing in your power and moving forward and doing what you need to do for you and your family, right? We have the Ten of Pentacles there. That's a transition and transformation into creative energy, into growth, balance, stability, nurturing, playfulness, loyalty, power, abundance, prosperity, fruits of your labor, just all over the place. But that's not in that garden. It's not in that garden. What's in that garden is heartbreak. What's in that garden is heartache. What's in that garden is the inability to deal with a situation. What's in that garden is the inability, if I don't feel it, if I don't see it, if I don't talk about it, then it didn't happen. And how I do that is secluding myself from everyone else and being in this place of beauty and being in this place of serenity, but it's an illusion. Yeah, well, it's pretty, but you still have to deal with what happened. You still have to deal with what happened. And if you're not willing to deal with what happened, then that means that you are not stepping into your power. You are not bringing balance and stability to the situation. You are not connecting to spirit and source. You are not ready to transition into this time of abundance. So the comfortability where you are or what you're creating around you is just an illusion. What happened is still going to be there for you to deal with, regardless of what your fantasy situation looks like, or your fantasy dream, or I can close my eyes too, and I can wrap cord around my wrists, and I can say that I no longer have all these bills to pay. I no longer have a relationship to deal with. I no longer have a house to deal with. I no longer have any of this, because now what I have is what I want. And then it's this place of serenity. It's this place of comfortability and complacency. You know what happens when I don't deal with the shit that I need to deal with? Everything goes to drink. Everything goes south. Everything is fucked. And I would much rather deal with the shit that I got to deal with than come back with everything being fucked. So there's relationships you have to bring into balance, and there's conflicts that need to be resolved. Good luck doing that on your side of the gate, in your comfortability and complacency land. There's a lot for you to learn here. There's a lot for you to learn, and you're not going to learn it stuck in all of that. That's not happening. Not happening. There's a lot of intuition and a lot of fertility and passion around you. It's time you move toward that. It's time you got out of that. It's time to get out of all that. That's sticky, and it's nasty, and it's complicated. You come back on this side of the gate. You deal with your shit. You take accountability for your shit. You recognize that, yeah, something happened, and I didn't want to deal with it, but I have to deal with it. And dealing with it is what needs to be done, not hiding from it. So I hope that helps. I love you. Know that you're divinely guided and loved. Talk soon.